So Rekieta is in some shit. So a lot of people may not know who Keanu is or who Gino Bisconte is, and I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Because they're irrelevant, talentless hacks. But what you need to know for the sake of this segment, Gino Bisconte and fucking Keanu, what's her face? Who gives a shit? Kiki! They're members of the Dabbleverse because they used to work at Compound Media. And they were getting paid money that they just simply were not worth at Compound Media because they have no real fan base. Nobody actually cares about them. But the charity of Anthony Cumia, who's now also going broke, which is why he can no longer afford to give his charitable donation to the charity of Kiki and Gino at Compound Media. Yeah.
Did he lose all his millions from Opie and Anthony already?
Well, it's not looking good. Okay. It's not looking good.
Okay.
Anyway, they're involved in that bullshit because the reality is they're struggling because no one cares. So they're desperate for attention and money because they were cut off of Daddy Kumia's money. And so they can't actually live off of eating what they kill because they have no fans, no super chats, no support.
Okay.
They're irrelevant. So they decided they were going to insert themselves into the Rekieta drama. And at first they were snaking Rekieta. Then they thought they had an in to flip on Aaron and pin it all on Aaron when the wind shifted and the revenge porn stuff happened.
Yes!
Basically,
they help.
They are the reason that Aaron faces the revenge porn charges.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So what happened was allegedly, which let's be real, this did happen. Aaron sent naked photos of Kayla Rekieta to Gino Bisconte. So Gino and Keanu were basically Rekieta's ace in the hole, and they provided the evidence and the testimony against Aaron that led to him being charged for revenge porn. So they were basically his greatest allies. They were the head janitors in the Baldo washer staff, but they realized they weren't getting any fucking attention from supporting Rekieta because nobody likes Rekieta. There's no money. There's no viewership there.
You lose more. You lose viewers, actually.
So they decided to snake Rekieta, and so Keanu just came out with this show where she just starts revealing all this, just exposing Rekieta left, right, and center. And these were the right-hand men of the Baldo Guard. These were the top capos in the Baldo washer world. Like, they were the most effective ones who actually got the charges against Aaron. And now they have forsaken Rekieta. They have snaked on him, revealed dirt on him, and there's probably more to come. So we're really getting into the last days of the Baldo bunker.
Why did they flip exactly now? Was it because the whole Melton fuck up?
Well, the Melton fuck up because all their DMs are getting subpoenaed, and God only knows what sort of conspiracy has been going on between all these people, and are there going to be RICO charges? What's going to happen? The rats are fleeing the ship. They see the writing on the wall that there's no longer any future with Rekieta. But let's just be real. And Aaron is now trying to accept these people back. Aaron, listen to me. They're snakes. They're dirty rat fuckers. They're clout-chasing whores. And they will flip on anybody to make a nickel or a dime. They'll flip on anybody.
I know he's
for
watching
even
right now.
the
He's
smallest
watching. He's watching.
Microgram of clout. Do not allow these people back in. Don't tell them anything. Don't give them another opportunity. Keanu and Gino are fucked. They set you up for criminal charges. And this goes for anybody who's ever thinking of platforming them or giving them an opportunity. Just don't. Because they're dirty snakes who can't be trusted. And I just want to say that before we go into it and go, Yas, Queen, slay, felt Rekieta, give us dirt. Like, before we go into it and kind of sing the praises, just recognize that Keanu and Gino are really bad, dirty, twisted, fucked up people who are just desperate snakes trying to reclaim.
Aaron already made up with Gino. Aaron's watching right now. I know for a fact he's watching. Aaron, this guy took that video of you showing him that, gave it to Nick, and they actually like helped the police get you charges. You fucking idiot, dude.
Yes, and Keanu and Gino are married, for those of you who don't know.
Aaron, you have to honestly pick and choose who you work with.
The reality is just let them fucking do whatever. They're going to do whatever regardless.
All right, whatever.
And it's going to be content. It's going to be dirty, but all of the snakes in the snake pit are turning on each other, and Rekieta is running out of allies quick.
Aaron has to wake the fuck up, dude.
Let's go into this Keanu Snakes Nick arc. Let's go into the snakening folder.
Okay, here we go. This is posted by Third World Aristocrat of Kiwi Farms.
These are the Third World Aristocrat clips. He is the best.
He's the best.
He's like
in this
the
arc?
top. He is the best in this arc in terms of editing stuff together. But of course, there's other clippers who are great. Misery loves clips.
Oh, Misery loves clips. I really like that.
Baldo News Network's been doing really good coverage on this. Alyssa clips as well.
I've been watching Neil Brennan and what's his name? Oh my God, Zumok.
Zumok?
Some of their clips are really
them yesterday hard.
Oh really? Honestly, Neil Brennan and fucking Zumok, I like them. They're actually really funny. I used to listen to Neil also on Opie and Anthony. He used to be a regular guest, and it was really funny then. That's cool. Sorry, Kevin Brennan. I keep saying Neil. Sorry, Neil Brennan. Kevin Brennan.
The director, Neil Brennan. I was about to say, I'm like, he's in the Dabbleverse?
Sorry. Kevin. My bad. I really like he's really funny. Anyway, here we go.
Lost his
Neil's brother,
fucking mind as if it weren't. Nick has lost his fucking mind as if it weren't already fucking lost.
No shit. Welcome to No Shit with Keanu. By the way, look at her smirk. Look at how smug she is. She's just reveling.
Snake.
Just delighting in snaking Rekieta. Just snitching on him, revealing all this dirt. She's just such an evil snake bitch witch of a creature. She's just like, oh yeah, girl, time to snake. Oh, let's go, queen. Let's go. She has the snake phenotype,
Last night, I watched 10 minutes of the raw version of this.
Oh, buddy, it's impossible.
I tried.
The amount of dead air. She is
Oh my God. I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, I know Ash will post. He'll put in the link. I'm like, maybe I'll edit some more of the clips. Like I watched a few on Third World, and I'm like, no, you know what? I think we'll do the edited clips. It's impossible.
And all he's going to do is drag her down with him. And it's a very difficult thing to say to somebody that's in love with somebody.
Now, Kiki, I know I'm making fun of you, but if you want to come on and leak DMs on the show, we'd love to have you on.
No. No. She can leak the DMs and then we'll cover them.
Okay.
This snake is never getting a platform on this show.
I just thought it'd be funny to break it on the show.
She can tell her stories elsewhere, or she can leak it to us directly.
Okay.
But she's never coming on for
Fair enough. You know what? You make a great point there. You're great enough.
Right. These this man has been arrested for child neglect.
Weren't you sucking his balls?
She just goes as low and as dirty as
she was sucking his balls.
Just puts the knife right into Baldo's ball sack and just twists his nuts right off.
Oh, and Chrissy Mayer changed her tune too.
She just goes, you've been charged with child endangerment. Just as dirty and brutal as he can be. And this is the guy who, by the way, you knew he was charged with that, and you helped him, you swept for him, you made excuses for him, you fucking helped him get Aaron M. Holte charged with revenge porn. And you're gonna now get up on your high horse and go after Rekieta? Sure, bitch. Sure.
guns around children.
I like
But you
she
knew
has
that.
to,
You
she
knew
has
that.
to bring it to the children.
Right.
It can't just be the gunshot. By the way, look at her there.
Woo!
Whoa,
But
that's
Ash,
part of her true
Ash,
form coming out. The ditzy, dumb, fucking
she
disabled
knew all this.
bitch she is.
She knew all this when she helped Nick. And now it's a bad thing. Why? Because the clout you ordered never showed up. Here you go.
April, I get it, but I'm so glad that she is talking to me once again, and I am. That's
But this is so
Go
funny.
ahead.
Like April gives her trust, her confidence, confides in Keanu. Keanu turns right around, snakes her, sells her down the river for like a little bit of clout. Keanu's gonna be in this cycle, in this arc for like what, today? And maybe like she'll probably be out of the arc by this weekend. You know, like wow, like she's not even gonna get featured on Mad at the Internet, is my guess. She's getting a Kino casino appearance where we just tear into her for being a dirty snake. Sean might talk about it. And there you go. But when you only have 3,000 subs and you've been at it as long as her, you'll take what you can get.
Yeah.
So.
perfectly fine. But at some point, you do have to go. And I told her, we've been talking on the phone at length. And I said, I'm not saying this man can't get his shit together.
Well, I am.
Well, he won't.
Look in those eyes. Zoom into her eyes.
That's scary.
This is a crazy bitch.
Whoa.
If you ever look at a woman and you see those eyes, don't stick your dick in it.
You know who she looks
matter
like from
what.
here? That bitch who beat that guy in the car? What was her name?
Yes, she almost basically is that same bitch.
What was her name?
Eliza Jordana, Andy Dick's ex-wife or
Yes!
whatever. I honestly mix them up. I think that they're the same bitch, to tell you the truth.
But do you think he has his shit together? Also, you're living in the house that is for sale.
So, okay, confirmation.
Like, reality check. Yeah, first of all, Andy's right. Total confirmation that she's still living on the Rekieta property. Even though there's like court orders that she's not supposed to be around the kids, and she's not supposed to. And also her legal defense rests on that she was just a visitor to the Rekieta home, but she's living for free in one of their properties that's like less than a mile away. It's like on the same plot of land. So she's like this blows up. She's like screwing April over by saying this, by the way.
Yeah.
She's hurting April's case, but to be fair, her case is sunk anyway. Her case is totally felted from jump. And she's already appeared in the Rekieta living room or the Rekieta studio during her hearings. You know? So it's already cooked anyway, unless she turns state witness. And really, that's where this is all going to end up. April's going to end up snaking. Keanu is now pushing April in that direction by exposing everything, pushing her to snake. She has a $6,000 deal from Josh Moon for her consent to have the body cam released. All April has to do is sign the piece of paper that Josh emails her. And the body cam footage will be released that day. And she will be $6,000 richer. That's maybe enough for her to pay first and last on an apartment. Give her some time to get a job. Maybe she could set up a streaming setup with that money. There's possibilities for April. If she snakes, signs the body cam release, snakes to the cops, snitches on Rekieta and Kayla, April can get out of there and win. She has that power. She has that. And let's go, Queen. Let's go, April. Snake on them. And then come do the tell-all here. We'll definitely treat you with lots of respect.
Yeah.
Dignity.
On his property, she's a kind soul. Okay.
Oh,
April,
yeah, she's a kind soul. She's a home-wrecking whore. She's a dirty slut, much like you, Keanu.
Isn't
like,
kind
come on.
isn't kind soul the biggest cope for someone who's
What are you
fucked
talking
up?
about? For somebody who just went into a family that has 5 children and became the mistress and tried to force the wife out and convince Rekieta to run off with her to Las Vegas, that's who we're supposed to sympathize with? Like, in this whole story, like, April is not a sympathetic figure, okay? Like, she's cheating on her husband with Rekieta, divorces her husband, like, accuses her husband of all sorts of fucking awful shit while she's home wrecking a family. Like, doing drugs around kids, endangering children, not taking care of them. Like, she's not a sympathetic figure. And Keanu, in her delusional mind, thinks that everybody's gonna simp for April. It's not gonna fucking happen.
That sometimes you need a little bit of tough love.
A little bit.
Does she acknowledge the crazy tweets at all that April's been doing? The psychotic meth ramblings? Like, come on.
She's gotta, I don't know what it's gonna take. I hope they lock Rekieta up and throw away the key for his alleged crimes. Okay? Just for the sole fact, I don't give a fuck about him or his wife, who I don't know. I don't know.
Like, I love how she doesn't care at all about the effect that had on his children, on his wife, on his community, his church. None of that. All she cares about is the dirty homewrecker slut that she says is her friend. Right. Who she's betraying the confidence of and releasing all this dirt against her wishes. Right. Yeah, she's a real friend.
Either of them. But he's a monster and an idiot.
He's a monster!
And I hate that she's sitting there without...
The Minnesota monster, Nicholas Rekieta.
If Nick is fucked, though...
show one day.
If Nick is fucked, though, won't that, like, domino affect April as well?
Well, yes.
So what the fuck is she talking about?
They're all going down.
Like,
they're all going down.
Internet.
April has to flip fully on Rekieta and expose everything for a lesser sentence.
For 6 fucking months, okay?
This is her birthday, by the way. Did you see that? This is her super chat.
This is how you're doing your birthday? All right, let's see.
The birthday stream?
Nick has lost his fucking mind as if it weren't already fucking...
One. That's the same one. Go to the next one.
Okay, yep.
So I spoke with her and I said, and I'm just happy she's talking to me again, right? And I said, the thing that she told me was so annoying to me that he blamed her for. He said, do you know when somebody says it's not your fault, but it means it's your fault?
So Nick's blaming it on April now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not you being high on stream, you not taking care of your kids. It's not your fault. It's April's fault, right?
But I wonder what he's blaming her for. Because apparently it's something so bad, like April was sobbing, crying, that Rekieta blamed her for it. Okay. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that Kayla's upset or something like the kids getting dosed with the cocaine he blamed her for, or I don't know what. But it's kind of funny. It could be the pregnancy. People are speculating it could be the pregnancy.
So, 1 second.
Okay. The thing that she told me that he blamed her for was so heinous and so repulsive to me. And she was crying her eyes out and so fucking... This is not a good...
Just tell us! At this point, just fucking rip off the Band-Aid.
Just spill it for fuck's sake.
Push them all under the bus. Let it all just burn. You know?
Man. And I don't think that he has any chance of being one unless he...
Yeah, she's milking it. She's doing the like drip feeding.
The drip feeding bullshit. Because she wants to hang around and be a part of this saga.
I mean,
and you know, it's just silly because she's not gonna be a main character in any of this.
She wants to pay a rent.
No chance. That's what it is. That's what it is. This bitch just wants views and clout. She doesn't have any genuine moral concerns about Rekieta or the kids or anything. And so far as even being a drama monger and doing it for views and clout, she presents it in the least entertaining way possible. Even in this highly edited, clipped out format, it's still like boring,
it's like, oof.
hemming and hawing.
The main fucking video was like painful. I'm like, oh yeah, man, it was painful.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get you the second clip here.
Oh yeah, sure.
Actually, you know what? Here, let me send you this.
Sure.
Here, because there was 3 clips and one was a duplicate. It was.
Oh, okay. Yep. No worries, dude. All right, let me DL that 1 second.
Yeah, it's just the second one there, I think.
I think here, I'll just keep it open here. Do you want to play this first before finishing the last one, or do you want to?
Let's finish the last one and then we'll come here.
All right, cool. All right. Here we go.
I don't know what he needs to do. But my friend April is living next door in a house that he's selling, that he owns.
So
and finally,
I just want to point out, he's left her isolated, alone in this house with no furniture. She talks about how there's no internet, no Wi-Fi. There's no furniture in the fucking house.
It's like an air mattress.
There's not even a chair for her to sit in. There's no chairs. There's no couch. The shower is like rusted out, like filth, like blood or rust or I don't know what. Looks like a fucking murder scene. And there's no Wi-Fi in it. And he leaves her there all alone. And by the way, this was floated as a theory, and I think it's real. Do you remember back when April had the court case about her driver's license?
Yeah.
For all the speeding tickets.
Yeah.
And Rekieta no-showed it, and she lost her license? People are saying Rekieta did that on purpose so he could control her easier. Because now she can't leave. She's out in the middle of rural Minnesota without a car or a driver's license, no job, no form of income other than Rekieta. She just is trapped there all day long. So Rekieta, who was like, I'll volunteer to be your lawyer, he no-showed the case on purpose so that she would lose her license and be more dependent on him.
That makes sense.
He's an actual monster. He's evil.
Wow, that makes sense. I wouldn't put it past him. I would not put that past him.
Evil maxing.
Got internet and doesn't even know that it's probably not a good idea to.
No internet.
No internet.
Not even the Starlink, you know?
Not even the Starlink. Now, eventually she did get internet set up, and that's why all these tweets have been coming.
Wait, so she's tweeting him from the other house?
Yes.
This is like kidnapping in a way. Allegedly, in my opinion, like a vibe. It's the vibe of kidnapping, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do your court cases from his home. Because she didn't have internet. So that's all. So she had no.
The thing is,
that's dark.
She didn't even know it was a bad look because she's so dumb to be streaming from Rekieta's house. She doesn't even know that her legal defense is that she was just a guest, like a nanny in the home. And so the coke wasn't hers because she was just a guest in the house. She doesn't even know that's her legal defense. Because Rekieta has probably just told her all this bullshit. Rekieta and Kayla, the scheme may be to pin it all on April. Because originally it was to plan it all on Aaron, but now they could pin it all on April. And really, April is powerless to stop them from doing this unless she gets her head out of her ass and decides to snake.
Whoa.
No idea. She's like, well, what? No, I didn't even know that it was a bad look to be.
Well, and Charlemagne here in chat's right, though. She does have... So April's family, her parents, are offering to take her in.
Yeah.
They're saying, come back home. We'll get you set up at your old job at the factory, and you can make a living for yourself and build up some savings, and then eventually move out on your own. So she has other options. It's just she is clinging to this desperately because she doesn't want to have to get a job. She's still holding out hope that Rekieta is going to choose her over his wife, and she's going to be able to ride this gravy train for a bit longer. She still thinks she has something to gain here. In no way is April this innocent little victim, little child of God that was coerced by Rekieta. No. She also clearly did scheme to fuck over her husband. So she is right now exactly where she planned to be. Divorced and in that house. That was the plan. But Aaron was supposed to buy the house, you see? So then she could divorce him, take the house, and then she would have got up. But now, Aaron didn't buy the house, so she's divorced, sitting in that house with no claim to it.
Oh, no.
Totally felt it.
Oh my God. Now, by the way, Ashton, the clip that I saw, or like when I watched the full version, Keanu did mention that April had, it was the part I watched actually, that she had the option to move back in with her parents and work at the factory. You know what Keanu's big brain response was? She's an older woman, like, why would she move back when I'm in with her parents and work at the factory? Instead of being secluded in the middle of the fucking of nowhere with no car,
continuing to be a home wrecker and doubling down on the whole criminal bullshit
It'd be
and
way
the internet
better.
trauma. It'd be way better for her because let's be real, like, she's not going to be an internet streamer, right?
No.
And the chances of Rekieta divorcing his wife, like, if Rekieta does do that, if he gets the divorce from Kayla, abandons his children, marries April, and flies to Las Vegas, he will have completely destroyed his life. Surely he's not that stupid. Now, we've been saying this the entire time, but I have been of the opinion he is that stupid. But even I am skeptical of the idea that he's actually going to choose April over his kids and wife and decide to get divorce raped and lose everything so that he can have a streaming career with April. I don't think that's going to happen. And April's going to have to work a job because she's not talented enough, compelling enough. She doesn't have an audience. She's not hot enough. Let's be real. Her body's not good enough for her to be a live streamer and have simps. She might have a couple simps that float her, but I don't think she's making it. I don't think she's
No. And by the way, April's like, what, 29, right? That's enough time.
How old is she? Does anybody know?
29 people were saying in chat.
That's a rough 29.
Yeah, it's a rough 29, but
I think she's like 33.
if she went back to her parents' house and started working at the factory, she could eventually get back on her own 2 feet, right?
Well, and she doesn't have to work at the factory forever. She could
Exactly.
go to community college and get some sort of associates in something and she's interested in and apply for jobs. It doesn't have to necessarily mean she's going to work at the factory. Holy.
Yeah. Was she working at the whole factory?
Oh, fuck.
Streaming my court things. I'm like, yeah, it's a bad look. What does he tell you? Nothing, apparently. He just lets you sit next door.
All right. So, well, it's...
All right, and then we have this. So
creepy.
now, this is where Keanu just starts just tearing into Rekieta here.
All right.
She starts covering his local streams. Is he gonna file a DMCA against Keanu for covering it, or what's his plan there?
Okay.
It's for him.
So
No, that's the thing. They can't even get to a fucking drug test on time. That's the fucking thing, though, allegedly. All right? So
It's not a
Listen,
legend. It's not a
you
legend.
just told us. You just told us. Listen, Rekieta apparently can't even get to his drug tests on time. Bruh.
what?
Oh, I heard a little birdie tell me, by the way, that they stopped testing him 11 days ago. So 11 days
that
ago?
makes sense. If they stopped testing him
11 days
ago,
or 12 days. 12 days, I think.
If that's really true, because I don't know if that's
very
true
reliable source.
But it would make a lot of sense, because that's when this whole downward spiral into insanity began.
Yes.
And I know the whole thing's been the downward spiral into insanity, but I'm talking about like the recent 200 tweet a day, arguing with everybody, like cyber crimes with Melton and the crew and Ralph getting charged and all this. That happened about 11 days ago.
Yeah, because 3 days ago, someone told me it was 9 days. About, 11, 12 days. And that's when the meth posting started happening, right?
Right. Protect the children. They don't even go. They don't even care enough to go. You don't want them. Get sober. I'm not saying you're on drugs, but what?
Come on! Can't we stop living in fantasy land? He's a crackhead. It's over.
Obviously.
It's the end. Can we stop? He doesn't want to be sober. He clearly does not want to be sober. Stop being like, he's probably clean. He's probably fine. No.
What if you just a picture of this right here?
Is that sober man?
Well, she's about to felt him with that line, Like,
what would you say about this? Would you say this is a lawyer? With
would you say this is a lawyer? Would you?
Marvelous cabinets, 5 children who he loves. Or would you say he's living in a goddamn
crackhead?
This is some kind of weirdo.
She's terrible.
Yeah.
Who's on drugs with like a hoarding level situation countertop, let alone 5 children that he just got back.
The cabinets, like the tomb of the unknown workman. And every day you have to salute the tomb of the unknown workman, the man who was about to fix Rekieta's cabinets but died of pancreatic cancer.
Right.
And so it must remain forever unfinished. The tomb of the unknown workman. Bless him. He meant a lot to Rekieta. We don't even really know his name or anything. But it's critical that we have this memorial to him in
that
Rekieta's
didn't
kitchen.
happen.
So that every local stream, we can remember and give our 07 to the tomb of the unknown workman.
Just from an outsider's perspective, what would you say? The government was up my ass today. Fuck off, okay? Fuck off.
I'm sure
I've always said this.
Were up his ass.
What must his, teenage child think of him?
She's going in on him, just bringing up the kids. Rekieta's seething.
Bro,
he's rattled.
You think that they don't know what the fuck is going on? Nick, get fucking sober, dude. Like, none of your friends are even saying that you're doing a good job. And my friend April is living next door with no internet. Now she has internet.
I love how that's the worst part, is that there's no internet.
Well, it is. I think because it's like you're in a house with nothing to do. You can't even watch YouTube videos. You're just like staring at white walls.
Well, it's not necessarily true, because she was watching TV on her phone. So, and the question is, like, how do you watch TV on your phone? Just listen to this.
Okay.
She didn't even know
it's orange walls.
It was like a fucking not okay thing to be streaming her court thing from your house. What do you're dragging her down with you. Even Nick, don't message me ever again, you weirdo. Care about your
kids. So Nick's been DMing her?
Yeah.
She's like, oh wait, you're right. She's like, don't message me. You're getting subpoenaed. Please stop.
Don't send me the Aaron Holte leaks, Rekieta. Please don't do that.
Don't.
hands, okay? Here's a paper towel. Here's some Windex. When you clear off your countertops.
You know, that's the starting of his recovery, is cleaning his countertops. That's dark, dude.
And wipe them down.
Like Jordan Peterson, like clean your room, Rekieta.
And maybe, I hope you make your, I don't know for sure, but, why don't you make your drug test on time next time?
So that was just the beginning of the snakening from Keanu. Now we're going into the fallout of the snakening. So let's start with April and the internet. All right, so here we have, Pescator goes, if you're going to keep her on compound, why not get her Starlink? And April,
I said that.
Full Stockholm syndrome's like, he has plenty on his plate. I can take care of myself, and I do. Nick has never deprived me of anything I need. There's more to life than internet. Listen, these people, is there more to their lives than the internet? Because they need to tell, their every thought to the internet constantly. Now that April does have internet, she posts 200 fucking tweets a day.
Maybe it was smart to not have her.
On herself to the point of crimes.
Maybe Nick was in the right. Yeah, Nick was in the right, actually. Nick was in the right to not
cut off her internet. Shut it down.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Look at this comment from April. He is not happy with Keanu. I fucking trusted you. I trusted you.
Who are
the self a bitch? Keanu
how...
needs to get her ad rev or whatever. I don't know.
Here we go. April saying she misinformed the internet. So I apologize to Nick for my miscommunication.
Oh, come on.
She told the
truth. Misinformed the internet. She told exactly what you told her. Guaranteed.
Yes, of course. Then I made it clear. You got it.
Private conversations don't belong on the internet, and that Nick didn't miss a test. I heard a lot of wrong things said tonight that I never said. I'll stay private now. Well, if you never said that, then it wasn't a part of your private conversation that doesn't belong on the internet. And I'm pretty sure Keanu knows that you didn't want this posted on the internet, but her cope was that it was tough love. Now, the reality is she's just a grifting snake bitch that wants attention and money. But, it is what it is.
And then
Keanu's like, don't apologize to him. I talked to you. Very clear conversation. So if anyone misinformed anyone, if it's not true, it's him to you. He should apologize if that's the case for making you feel bad.
I like how Keanu's acting revealing it all online was no problem. Why are you mad? Why are you mad?
Why are you mad? I might have just potentially given info that sent you and Nick to prison.
You know what I mean?
I don't understand why you're so upset about this whole thing. Why are your panties in a twist about this?
All right. And she goes.
And then we got, this isn't going anywhere, so I'm done. The conversation we had was about something entirely different because we were both confused. Nick didn't miss a drug test. Well, I think she said he was late to his drug test.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it at that. I've been alone a long time. Oh, no. Massa Nick hasn't let her over into the big house to fuck for a long time.
Buddy, that's
sometimes,
sad.
Isn't it? He goes, and sometimes things get miscommunicated. My sadness wasn't for the internet.
Well, it is. It's for the casino.
She's not getting Rekieta's limp Baldo anymore. Oh, boy.
She goes,
oh, this is so down bad, dude.
My lessons have been learned. Please afford me the chance to show you instead of hurting. Then he goes, you showcase all the signs of an abused woman, to be honest. You should probably talk to someone other than crackheads. I have a therapist.
Oh, no doubt. Who's paying paying for the therapist? She has no money. Is Rekieta paying for his side pieces?
It's a hired actress.
That's so embarrassing.
He got a hired actress, dude. He got a hired actress. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Running your mouth to Keanu so she could broadcast it to the internet is a problem. She goes, we all make mistakes. I also haven't said the things she said I said. Who do we believe?
Where did it come from?
Who do we believe? Do we believe April or Keanu?
I don't believe either of these lying skanks, to be honest with you. The only thing I trust from them is anything bad about Rekieta. Everything else, who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
Anything they say that makes Rekieta look negative in any way, I believe that part. And like whichever one of them is making him look the worst, that's the one that I believe.
Yes.
The rest of the shit these worthless skanks have to say, into the trash it goes.
Bye.
Into the trash it goes. Oh my God.
Penis Pooplinson
Penis Pooplins. Imagine actually responding in a serious fashion about your life to what Penis Pooplins is saying about you. Like you owe Penis Pooplinson an answer about anything. This is where you've lost completely in life. You are in the court of Penis Pooplinson, the honorable Penis Pooplinson providing, and you're giving him his sworn testimony that you think Nick Rekieta is clean on drugs. Come on.
Like,
stop. You're answering to this fucking guy. Like, it's ridiculous.
All right, let me just...
You will answer to Judge Pee-Pee Poo-Poo.
So... Penis Pooplinson says, you lost them once, Nick. You'll probably get them taken again, about his kids. Instead of focusing on your family and your recovery, you argue with literal nobodies like me. Like, literal, like...
Yeah, he's pointing out the truth.
Penis Pooplinson's like, you're arguing with me. My name is Penis.
His name is... First name Penis, last name Poop. That's who you're arguing with, you retard. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, when Penis Pooplinson is the voice of reason, you lost.
Shit's fucked up, right? When Penis Pooplinson's the voice of fucking
Penis Pooplinson.
I'll never get over that. That's fucking insane. That's insane.
He goes, not a single person believes you're clean. You don't look or act like it. April goes, I believe he's clean. My opinion isn't the one that matters. And then he goes,
Thank God April's opinion on nothing. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Penis goes, get off the coke, Baldo boy. They're going to make a documentary about your garbage fire of a life in a few years. They actually are. Wait,
I think it's going to be beyond. I think it's going to be a whole docu-series.
Look what she says.
Documentaries are interesting. You don't say.
Like,
you don't say.
That's the last thing you want, dumb bitch. Like,
what's going to be funny is when they make the series about this, we're going to get cut out of it.
Yeah, we're going to be gone.
But you know who's going to be in it, though, is Ralph. And Ralph's like, listen, Casino, I made it into the docu-series because I was charged and banned from America. No. What do you think about that, bitch?
No.
I don't know if Ralph will live to see it.
No.
To be real.
I believe we'll make it.
When Ralph dies, we are going to adapt his life. We are going to set up a GoFundMe, a Give, Send, Go, or whatever. Raise $100,000 to make the bio picture of Ethan Ralph's life.
Yeah.
With me as Ralph. And we're gonna tell the
Who
whole
do I play?
saga.
Who do I play?
I don't know. You're gonna play yourself. You're gonna play Warsi in the bio picture, and I'm just gonna go full method. I'm just gonna drink a bottle of Maker's Mark and take 10 Xanax a day.
I play Pantsu.
You play Pantsu.
I go all. I cross dress for the whole movie.
They get the real Gator to star as Gator. We get the real Brian Dunn. We get like everybody to adaptate.
That would be so good. Alrighty.
All right, there's a few more here.
Alrighty.
Let's get off the Coke Baldo boy. So April, who might be Rekieta, who the fuck knows? Or as sober as it gets. The fuck on now.
You know?
As sober as it gets. Oh shit! Bullshit! Oh man.
All right. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we're as sober as it gets. Even if you don't believe us, listen, again, what I was saying about Ralph, right? It's like you could say you're sober all fucking day to other people. If they don't see that you're sober, no one believes you're sober.
No.
We know you're not sober.
By your actions, we can tell you're not sober. What sober person tweets 200 times a day?
Yeah, right? Like, fucking, if I came on this show, Ash, and I'm like rubbing my head, and I'm like, hey guys, and I'm like all fucked, you'd be like, Andy's not sober. There's no way. You could say it over and over and over. And yeah, you're right, Ashton. No sober person goes on 200 tweets that make no sense, by the way. Like, holy shit.
Listen, if it sounds like you're on drugs and it looks like you're on drugs and you're known to be on drugs, you're probably on fucking drugs.
Right?
And if you're not, we have some bigger problems at play.
Brain
Perhaps
damage.
your brain is, damaged permanently.
You're right. I hope you're on drugs. Otherwise, you're fucked for life. Like, she goes, the government takes your kids away if you're not sober. And like I said, that little birdie who told me, they haven't been checked in 12 days, which is when this all happened, by the way, 2 weeks ago. He won't lose his kids. Believe that. Well, I mean, we'll see.
I mean, even if he doesn't, that's a pretty low standard, isn't it? Like,
yeah, like that.
Well, you know, at least I didn't lose my kids. Like, I should sure hope not.
Okay, good for you.
The fact you're even in a position where you could lose them is an eternal L.
Yeah,
but they want to pretend like they're winning.
Yeah. Akita World says, it seems so obvious to me you're playing both sides, trying to get what you want. A dirty game where someone else's 5 kids are at stake. And she goes, Jesus. Yeah. Jeez. Like, jeez. Oh, like, that should be us saying that. Jeez.
Oh, buddy. We got a couple more here in the folder.
Here we go.
The second question is in reference to Nick furiously messaging Kiwi Farms owner Josh Moon, in which he admitted he was doing so from the shower. Okay. In Baldoverse parlance, getting a shower text is code for getting yelled at by Nick. Keanu getting the expanded Baldoverse lore.
She goes, lovely. He gaslights the internet strangers in the shower. Got it. I asked not to know this.
I love how she turned from being his biggest defender and supporter and broomstick, just full on snake and dunking on him on Twitter. It's just crazy.
To save April. Oh, we got Aaron and Johnny.
Steel Toes weighing in. He's excited that Keanu is now back on side.
Oh,
don't listen to her dirty lies,
Aaron, man, she's lying.
So,
I wonder what Johnny has to say about this. So he doesn't say much. He is quite. I'm gonna put it a bit lower. There we go.
I hear that Keanu's talking about her conversations with April.
This just doesn't end. It's like the soap opera that just never ends.
Again, I can say now, I won't break confidence on some things, but some things that are already
Can we just literally lay it all on the table? Aaron, please.
Publicly.
Isn't it time?
You know?
Well, here's the thing. he's got to stop with these half measures of like these hinting at this or that. Either shut up about the situation completely for legal reasons, or just kamikaze your entire life and tell us everything. But this like half-stepping, like, I can hint at this, but I can't tell the whole... It's like either tell it or just don't. That's what I say.
Been informed of these conversations, shall we say. Not like super specific or anything, but I know they've been going on, and I know Keanu's been worried. Do you remember that Saturday where April returned to Twitter and she was tweeting like a lunatic? So October 26th.
What do you mean every Saturday? Like for the last 3 weeks? It feels like it's been every day for forever. That this is... Hey, you remember that day where April was losing her mind on Twitter? Like, what do you mean? That's every day.
Every minute. Every second.
What do you mean?
Everyone's saying that Johnny's high right now. He's high.
Well, like if I was Johnny, I'd spend every second of my life high to cope with how horrible it is. Surprised he can afford to get high. How broke he is.
Take it back to October 26th.
Johnny always catches strays.
Well, I don't think he catches strays. I think he just gets what he deserves for being a lowly, low-energy bum who cried for being A-logged by Mersh. Mersh brought this guy to tears.
Oh, I forgot.
Mersh
That was
brings
sad,
you
dude.
to your knees. It was ruthless, bro. I'm never going to forgive Wheelchair Johnny for getting felted by Mersh of all people. It really shows you, like, what level of failure we're on when Mersh is taking dunks on these people.
Oh, man.
Like, when Mersh is just effortlessly winning with, like, the Mersh Krieg offensive, where he just brought this guy to unconditional surrender of tears and, like, giving up on his $30 a week job, you know it's tough.
Yeah. By the way, he can handle these strays. He's a big boy. He can stand on his own 2 feet.
Nailed it.
P is showing me April's tweets. And she's going, oh my God, she's lost her mind. And we both go,
Listen, Johnny, I don't hate you, Johnny. Like, I don't even know anything.
Did April ever even have a mind to lose? All I know is Johnny got, like, sent to the wall by Mersh. Like, just sent to the cock corner. He was in Mersh's Suffa Circus, which is a tough place to be.
No, I don't hate Johnny. I'm just joking.
like, we'll read these when we get home.
Yeah.
Watching the...
I want to see Johnny do a sweet wheelie in his chair. If Johnny can pop 3 wheelies in a row in his chair, I will apologize for making fun of him. But you need to post a video, Johnny, where you're up on 2 wheels for a good 3 seconds at least. Back down, pop it up again for a count of 3, back down, pop it up for a count of 3. And then I will respect you, bro. Because then you'll be on 2 wheels. Like how most of us are on 2 feet, you will be on 2 wheels, bro. And I'll say you're cool, bro.
By the way, you got felt it saying Johnny shouldn't have taken what Mersh said sitting down. Yeah.
We took away the wheel emote too soon. We really needed that wheel emote for this segment.
It was bad.
Gopher game and everything like that. So during the Gopher game, my phone starts, ring-a-dinging. I look at my phone, it says Keanu Thompson.
You hung up.
I looked down at my phone, and I don't think I said it out loud, but my thought was, get the fuck out of here. I thought it was somebody spoofing a number. After my initial court appearance, I got
after she, sent you to jail,
right?
After she set you up with revenge porn charges, she has the balls to call you on the phone.
Yeah.
Let's hope he didn't answer. Let's hear.
Yeah. Look at Johnny here. Look at Johnny's face.
Johnny's like,
yo, how much
serious?
Can we make this a sticker?
Poor Johnny. Let's get that Johnny sticker. Poor Johnny. This would be his biggest career moment, being a sticker in chat.
Johnny, rise up. Let's go. He can't, but you know what I mean?
Stand up! Stand up, Johnny!
Because
What are you, some sort of bitch? You can't even stand up?
number with someone's name on it. I'm assuming it was spoofed. And I'm like,
I'm sorry, Johnny. If you see this, I'm just joking. I'm literally just being.
I ain't fucking answering
He's rolling with it. Don't worry.
that phone. I ain't answering that name on my phone. No fucking way. I just got out of the jail. I ain't going back in. So somebody,
There you go! Another W for the toe. Bring it up, steel toe dub.
my assumption is somebody had spoofed up someone's number and was trying to get me to answer. I'm like, fuck that noise.
Okay.
Or it was, a person.
Yes, Stevie, I stole your joke. Flaked removed me saying that I stole his joke. Thank you.
Trying to get me to answer. Whatever. So this call comes in, and I don't answer it. Then I get a couple of text messages, and then I get another phone call. And it's Keanu.
Someone said we're making him cry because he took off his glasses and started rolling.
No, Johnny. Man, Johnny has to sit here and just listen to this cock whinge and whine like every day forever. Like,
I'd be crying too. I'd be crying too.
Keanu, and she's saying, I'm sorry about everything that happened in the past, but I'm really worried about April. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I was not worried about April. I was. Look, I will fully admit.
Why would he? Like, April
What?
fucked him
Why?
like, so brutally. Like,
just let her suffer. Suffer, April.
Entertained by the tweets. Interested in it.
Funny.
Yeah, interested in it as far as a soap opera goes. A little. There's once in a while I'll read a.
But it's sad. Not a single sub for the Johnny sticker.
No one wants the Johnny sticker.
We always get the 10 subs.
Look at how felted Johnny is there. That should be the Johnny sticker. Oh my God. Poor Johnny, man. Nobody cares. No one will stand up for Johnny. He can't stand up for himself. And yet you pieces of shit just won't stand up for Johnny. Unbelievable.
Yeah, they're being ableists here in the casino.
A particular tweet, and I'll go, "Wow, this is like this is a battered woman," I'll be like, "This is
I
like
just can't stand the disrespect for Johnny.
Yeah. I have no legs and I must run.
Oh man.
Stockholm syndrome type. I think this is textbook.
There's no ramps.
The casino removed its wheelchair ramp. We are no longer ADA compliant. Stand up because Johnny can't fish.
Fuck, man.
You know why Johnny can't be gay?
What?
Is he can't be both a fruit and a vegetable. Doesn't even make sense.
No,
100% pilfered from Chad as well. Man.
That's so mean, dude. Because vegetable would make it sound like he's retarded. His legs are retarded. This is
somebody in chat goes, these jokes are lame.
Johnny.
Oh, no.
None of this is making
We
the
got
fucking YouTube
anime for a sub as well.
Thank you so much. None of these. We're 219 away from Ashton, dressing up like a turkey. So
we have the turkey suit. It arrived today. It was supposed to be on Thanksgiving, but if we hit the goal, not only will I do it today, but I will wear it on Thanksgiving as well. It is going to be the worst costume I have ever worn on this show. It is super hot. It is gonna suck balls.
Yeah. So let's do it.
Hopefully we hit it in a few hours. I only have to wear it for like 30 minutes. If we were to hit it soon, it would be really tough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Come on,
lie.
guys. Come on. Here we go. Everyone check the Johnny sticker. It's there under J. Let's see. Come on, there you go, Johnny. There's your 15 minutes. There's your 15
Johnny, you've made it, buddy. You are now a Kino Casino sticker. Now, realistically, whenever we get 10 more subs for an emote, you're going to be the first on the chopping block. But you could say that for just a twinkle of an eye,
You were standing tall.
You were standing tall as a Kino Casino sticker.
Oh,
he's jumping for joy.
Fuck, dude. Sorry, Johnny. We're kidding. We're kidding around, dude.
Psychological abuse that we're seeing here on Twitter.
This is so mean.
I don't remember the exact timeline, but a day or so later,
Aaron's watching this like, fuck.
This is like some Ralph tier cruelty. You know? It's just like venomous hatred of the disabled. Like, listen here, bitch. Why do you get the best parking space? Every time I go to Walmart, there's like 40 handicap spaces. There's so many cars, I have to park so far away. Fuck you, it's cold out now, bitch. Fuck you, Willie.
She's gonna roll off a bridge when he sees this.
Oh, no.
I respond.
We love you, Johnny. I actually don't hate Johnny at all.
Well, I do.
Look, I know we're gonna cripple his ego, but...
Like... I'm fat as fuck. Why don't I
I'm
get a
retarded
wheelchair
too.
space?
Yeah.
Where's my handicap
Where's
space?
mine? Yeah. I can barely speak.
Oh, man.
All right.
Keanu had told me what was going on, everything else.
Yeah, quit pulling his leg, Ash.
Oh.
And then over the course of the next week or two, whatever, wherever we are now, Keanu and I had been in contact. She starts telling me pretty much the thing that she was saying. Basically, the whole gist of it is she's worried about her friend. Blah, 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 blah.
They're saying that he skips leg day.
I've heard rumors he's never done leg day even once. No wonder he can't stand up.
And all this stuff. And she doesn't have any. There were also apologies in there.
Someone says, I can't stand disability jokes.
These jokes are really starting to cross the line. That was an Arlo classic.
From both sides. So
he's like Ray from Trailer Park Boys. He's lying.
Watch, he's just been scamming the government for years. This is really ramping up.
And,
Jesus.
The way she goes, boys. Just the way she goes.
Bro,
the way of the cock.
I heard when people were saying,
yeah, whenever he starts the show, they go, break a leg, Johnny.
My God. Keanu is streaming right now.
I hope Johnny can roll with it. You're just doing the same ones over and over and over. It's the same three jokes, the same three puns.
Yo, he'll walk it off. Don't worry, Aaron.
He'll get his shower call sitting down. This joke's on its last leg.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that was good.
It really has run its course.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, Ash, quit using his disability as a crutch.
That's wild, buddy.
Okay. He can't walk. Okay.
These are a couple of stand-up comedians right here.
All right.
Oh.
spilling the beans about April. And I was like, oh boy, because I knew what a lot of those beans were. No pun intended. So yeah, that's going on. She said a lot of wild shit. As far as I know, accurate. As far as I know,
What were we doing? I forgot what we were doing.
I don't know. The segment's run its course.
I can't stand it anymore.
I can't stand it. We gotta roll on to the next segment.
Yeah, we're on our last legs here.
Oh
She's
my
telling the
god.
truth.
It's now garbage.
Yeah,
Like
no,
it's so low effort. It's the same 4 puns, and I've already pointed that out. Now it's just like repetition. Just like a wheel that just keeps on spinning.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
whoo boy. Somebody tweeted
Oh man.
the video of Keanu kind of exposing Nick and for the lies he's told. And Nick tweeted, on the list of things I care about, what Keanu says is pretty low. Keanu,
Well-
Keanu,
Well, look, Rekieta, you are responding to Keanu. Listen, Rekieta, you guys are in the court of penis pooperson, okay? You know, so you're probably going to answer to Keanu as well, Rekieta. And then Keanu wins with a dunk and says, what I say, your countertops and your children have that in common then. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The
responds
jokes
directly.
are so low, they're handicap accessible.
We're hitting a road bump here, guys.
What I say, your countertops and your children have that in common then. Damn,
Johnny
bitch.
forgot to laugh. Johnny just doesn't give a Johnny's just phoning it in.
Responds directly. What I say, your countertops
Is he rolling a spliff?
and your children have that in common.
I
then.
don't know. Johnny just
Johnny,
doesn't care.
come on.
Did Johnny say anything during this segment?
No, yeah, he's just rolling
Aaron,
along with it. Like he doesn't
Aaron,
even care.
he's not even like a human soundboard. Like you'd be better off just like Dickers hitting the laugh button. than
You
this
know?
shit. Like
Holy shit! At least I laugh and go, whoa, and gasp.
all right. So I think we have a little bit more Rekieta, and
Use the
then
bathroom
we're
real
gonna
quick.
move on.
Oh,
So
right.
somebody goes, what the fuck was your motion to suppress all evidence, including the body cam footage? That was my lawyer. Fuck off. I can't even blame you for lying so badly. The remaining fans are borderline non-sentient mouth breathers. And Rekieta goes, that isn't the release of the footage. That's suppression of the evidence. You do realize I'm going to fight my case, right? So we're now just discussing the case again. Rekieta says, I didn't claim to be a victim. People want me to do
you
something
did.
that I can't do yet. You
He's
always
lying.
are playing the victim.
He's like,
It's
they
insane.
planted it. There's no safe there. The government's after me. He was acting like he was like a political prisoner. So he's fucking lying here. But like, we've been through this song and dance before, Rekieta. Shut the fuck up, stupid.
And Anonymous goes, he doesn't like the current deal and is hoping for a better one. We'll know it was cobbled out by Thanksgiving and whether or not this is going to trial. And then Rekieta says, maybe. I also have a pending appeal which could disrupt the timeline.
Why would you tell anyone this?
Why is he telling people this? It just doesn't make sense.
There's no positive. There's no like benefit to this at
The
all.
appeal is going nowhere, by the way.
No,
It's going to
of
fail.
course not.
Inspector goes, I don't think he's spurging. I do think it's a question he hasn't got a straight answer to from the government, however. And Rekieta goes, you're about to learn just how horrible the system that we use to take children and put people in jail actually is at detecting drug use. So Spectre, by the way, has now launched his own investigation at the behest of the Department of Defense.
What?
So the Pentagon, the Pentagon has contracted Spectre to get to the bottom of whether or not Rekieta's child tested positive for cocaine. I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah, he's interviewing people.
Yeah, he's like a full-on like investigative detective now, working for the highest levels of military intelligence, and he's going to draft a report and present it in the next few weeks as to whether or not Rekieta's full of shit or not when it comes to the drug tests. Chances are Rekieta is probably full of shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, with the resources of the Pentagon behind Spectre, there's no doubt he's going to get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
And it's not even a joke. Like, that's
He's
actually
actually
what's,
serious.
you know, he's actually launched an investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we covered this one.
Okay.
One more. Yes, we covered this one.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, some duplicates. All good. We got
There
that
it
one.
is.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
All
All
right.
right, we're officially done, I think. No, wait, there's the miscellaneous for Cato.
Yep. Here we go.
That's right. Oh, my God. Ask them what. So this is about Spectre's independent investigation or his Pentagon-funded investigation.
Yep.
The Department of Defense, what's his name? Secretary Pete or whatever is directly coordinating with Spectre to expose this.
But that part's real?
Well, I mean, according to Spectre, okay, Spectre will tell you he works for. I mean, now I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if that is real, but I'll take him at his word that he is a high-level military intelligence analyst for the Pentagon.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cast doubt on that.
Okay. Okay.
So his focus is going to be on the facts. Rekieta says, well, Spectre, I've hired an expert on this and done tons of reading. Talk to me, too. It's easier than typing all this shit out.
Says
Rekieta,
no.
he has top men at the Pentagon. He goes, no. I don't want you or anyone associated with you saying something that could possibly fuck up your case. This is why I told you to stop talking about it and why I told you not to talk to me about it. It's why I've stayed away from asking you anything.
Wait, Spectre is
related
like,
to it.
I'm here to help you, Rekieta. Like,
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna. Rekieta's like, fuck. No, don't.
Kate is
don't,
like,
don't.
fuck, don't, please, don't find an objective report on whether or not my bullshit claims are true.
Oh, shit. He goes, a no name found says, we'll be watching for the right time when he gets it dismissed. He didn't even pay his own test, apparently, so how would he get this dismissed? Who knows? I didn't pay for my own test, says Nick, of my daughter that I didn't have custody of at the same lab that did the first test. I asked the county immediately to retest her. They refused.
But I'm pretty sure they actually have to retest when a child tests positive.
Yeah.
Like, from what I understood, the standard operating procedure is that they assume that it's an error and they retest.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened in this circumstance, and Nick is just coping and full of shit. But Spectre and his contacts at the Pentagon will get to the bottom of it. He has top men.
Okay.
So